Mostly. And what I'm going to tell you is any presentation online or in person or in a presentation in a room have three elements, and those three elements are pattern disruption, where you're grabbing somebody's attention. Even in a speech or a presentation, it's important that you grab their attention right from the off. So that's pattern disruption. The second one is your content. That's one, is your content. Your content and your delivery. Your content has to be important, it has to be engaging, it has to bring your audience into something, and it has to be delivered in a way that they understand it, that there's no market jargon or anything like this here, because a confused man will always say no. And the third one is CTA. And for anyone that doesn't know what CTA actually means, it's call to action. Now, that can be absolutely anything, your call to action. You can be asking them to buy a product of you, or engage in what you're trying to sell them, or take on board the ideas that you're trying to pitch. The call to action could be absolutely anything. It doesn't have to be a sale. It could be follow the way you want them to believe, to influence them to do something different. But here's the thing that we all miss. All three of these, all have to be concurrent. And I mean, that there's no point your pattern disruption completely different to what your content is and what your call to action is. Your content has to tie in with your call to action, and your pattern disruption actually has to tie in to what you want to follow on to your content, so as you can make the connection. So no matter what presentations you're going to do, should it be physical presentations, should it be online presentations, always use the power of three, and your videos or your content or your speeches or your presentations will have a bigger effect if you have a pattern disruption, where you actually grab their attention. That could be your headline, it could be your start in your speech or your presentation, that actually it could be a question or a quote, anything like that there that grabs their attention. And then your content has to be delivered in a way that people will understand it, that they will know what you're speaking about, and they actually grasp. And then again, we finish off with our call to action, and your call to action can be absolutely anything, as I said before. So that's me finished for today. Just remember the power of three and what the power of three means to you, and look for the power of three in presentations. Look for it in things online, look for it in the news, in headlines, and you'll find a pattern of the power of three, which is very powerful in itself. And try and impact someone's ripple one small stepping stone at a time. See you all tomorrow.